is an enormous honour and a great humbling honour, I have to say, to launch Shane Howard's book of lyrics here tonight. But can I also say it's fairly daunting? Because I don't know how you sum up the 30-year career of Shane Howard, one of Australia's most revered, respected and foremost singer-songwriters. Shane's storytelling draws from a world that is white, black and several shades of green. It's passionate, spirited, hopeful, despairing, troubled and joyful. I need not remind you that the Guyana Band at that particular time were huge. And Shane had, in my mind, perpetrated one of the greatest dupings of the Australian record and radio industry by writing a song that was so catchy and commercially irresistible, I'm sure it didn't quite register that the song would become one of our great land rights anthems. You put genocide at #1 on the national charts for weeks. I knew I'd cry. Martin Flanagan has written the most beautiful foreword in this book, and he will now read from the book for you before we hear from Shane.
When I spoke to Shane about speaking tonight last week, he said, just don't speak like I'm dead. A similar knowledge about a world that's vanishing from the consciousness of most, but not all. Now we're standing at the crossroads. Brighter days, some people say, but I hear voices, distant voices, saying, take me back, Murray time. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Howard.
Thank you, Errol, Neil, making Murray time come alive here in Lygon Street. There's a lot of people to thank. There's too many people to thank. Firstly, I want to thank One Day Hill, Bernadette Walters, for giving me the opportunity to actually see this book come to reality and actually be published. So thank you, Bernadette. And to my son Jack, who designed this beautiful cover. And again, the Guyana motif on the front was Tracee, my beautiful wife's invention and design, who was a real artist. And one of those records was Bob Dylan, The Times Are A-Changing. And we'd heard Peter, Paul and Mary's versions of Blowing in the Wind and The Times Are A-Changing. And then I heard Bob Dylan sing. I didn't know you could do that. Sing that badly. And that raw and rough and ready, and you get to earn some scars for that initiation. And sometimes the price seems too high. Sometimes the damage that our settler culture has wreaked in this country seems too great. And the ongoing pain seems too much, some days. But there are other days and there are other moments where the simple, honest truth of what you're looking at or hearing lifts you beyond that mundane purposelessness that stalks our daily lives. So it doesn't go out. So we don't fall into the dark abyss that we all know humans are also capable of doing, personally and collectively. And we need to look no further than the Second World War, or Cambodia, or the Irish famine. Songs can be serious, songs can be fun. Songs explore the vast repertoire of human emotions. And Manning Clark talked of the great banquet where one day we're all going to finally understand what it was all about. And he talked about the desire that we might all have life and have it more fully. Well, I want to be at that table. I want to be at that banquet. And I hope these songs are useful. Thanks for coming tonight.